monster. No, you are wrong. I am a god.
I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived, your future Shadow Overlord, coming at you with another non-scripted video about some bullshit. And today on the program, I'm talking about Jump Force. I didn't buy Jump Force. I don't regret not buying it. I probably won't buy it as long as it's over $40. That shit ain't happening. It's not happening. Like, I'm not buying that game if it's over $40. I probably wouldn't buy it if it's over $20. But I'm talking about it because it's got a lot of negative reception. And I figured it would, because I mean, for real, the game looks like garbage, dude. It looks like garbage. I've seen a bunch of people do like reviews and, you know, have their gripes and shit. And I'm like, I already knew what was going to happen because I bought J-Stars. It's pretty much the same shit. Unbalanced character roster. Some characters way stronger than others. The fucking animations look stiff and all this other shit. It's like, it looks jarring. Like, did no one learn their lesson from J-Stars? All they did was add some particle effects. That's pretty much the only difference between Jump Force and J-Stars. And it's even less of something with fucking Jump Force because it's no team-based thing. It's you versus another player, not two people versus two people or three people versus three people. It's one-on-one. And a lot of people, like, they didn't want to fucking deal with that shit. They did not want to deal with all the fucking, just all the obvious things that were wrong with the game. I don't know why the fuck people hype up these anime games and shit. It's like, I played so many fucking anime fighting games. It's like, I don't have expectations anymore. Because I know what the fuck I'm going to get. I lowered my expectations. So I hope that this shit's going to be better than what it is when I get the shit. People were hyping Jump Force up for no reason. I'm like, you guys don't want to learn. Don't want to learn. People who go out and buy shit like Jump Force, even though they know the predecessor J-Stars was not a good game, they don't know the value of money. That's all that shit is. I'm a fucking huge Shonen Jump fan, man. I am a huge Shonen Jump fan. I say it's probably hard to find like people who are just straight up a bigger Shonen Jump fan than me. I'm not like, you know, super fanboyish these days anymore. But like, I'm a huge Shonen Jump fan. I grew up with with Jump anime. Every fucking Jump show they aired on Toonami, all of that shit, it's like I know all of them. I have fucking stacks of like the big ass Jump mangas in my room. I've watched some obscure Jumps that people don't know about. And I knew what the fuck this game was going to be just from the trailers. People, they hyped the game up for no fucking reason. They were doing some stupid fanboy shit, hyped the game up, knowing that the game was not good from the get-go. That beta was not a motherfucking beta. That shit was a demo. That was a straight up demo. The quote-unquote beta for the game was a demo. What did people not understand about that shit? Then it's the whole aspect of like the story mode, and people are like, oh, you don't buy fighting games for fucking story mode. Like, who the fuck doesn't buy a fighting game for the story mode? I like having a fucking story mode in my fighting game. How would I know what the characters are? How would I know who the characters are if there's no story mode? And I get, you know, it's a crossover, but I'm like, I want to see dialogue between these characters. I want to see fucking Ichigo and Yusuke talk about like how the fuck their job's pretty much the same shit. No, I'd love to see fucking Goku and Yusuke talk about some bullshit, or fucking Toguro and Kenshiro, you know, like some shit like that. Fucking Dio, why isn't Dio talking to Kenshiro about why this nigga looks like Jonathan Joestar? Like, come up, what the fuck? Why are you not, like, you're buying it for some type of interaction with these characters, right? I mean, if you just want to play as your favorite characters, like, there's Mugen for that shit. I think that's what that's called. The shit where people just have infinite fucking... I'm like, you can play Mugen, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You don't have to buy Jump Force. Because it's on PlayStation 4 or Xbox? Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not a good excuse. If you really want to play as the characters you like, go play Mugen, bitch. Like, what? I don't understand. You can't use that as like, I just want to play my favorite characters. I'm like, that's not a good reason to buy Jump Force. There's plenty other games with these characters in them. Mugen has all the characters, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's right there, dude. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. But I'm like, yo, anyone with a brain knew what Jump Force was going to be when it came out. Before it came out. If you played just the tiniest bit of the beta, you knew what that shit was going to be about. People talking about motherfuckers spamming online. I'm like, have you ever played a fighting game? People do that shit. Motherfuckers want to win, dude. It's nothing new. I played all of the Storm games for years, and the community was terrible. The Storm community is a terrible community. It's like that with every fucking fighting game. It's like that with every fighting game. The thing with the arena fighting games is, when you do some bullshit, it's harder to counter it. Because this is an arena fighter, so it's not some super, like, fucking depths and levels to the combat. It's like, if some shit's broken, either they're going to patch it, or it's going to stay broken. Arena fighters and shit, they don't really get that kind of support. They're just like, yo, we're going to make these characters fucking S tier for no reason other than we want to, and fuck everybody else. That's pretty much how it is. You can find broken shit in arena fighters, which people do because they want to fucking win. Part of it is because when you play through the story mode and shit, and it's like, at a certain point the story mode gets to the degree where it's just like a bunch of bullshit going on, so you kind of have to learn some bullshit just to get past that. Because I'm pretty sure most of the people who play Jump Force at least like dip their toes into the story mode. I don't give a fuck about the cutscenes and all of that shit. I didn't buy the game. That's not some fucking viewpoint I have. It's like people saying the cutscenes, you can't skip them, they're too long, they suck, the animations. I'm like, dudes, did you not learn? Did you not learn from J-Stars? Did you not learn from J-Stars? Now, I'm gonna go out and fucking just reach the fuck out with this one. I honestly, like, if you want a real arena style fighting game, a pretty good one, I actually would recommend Final Fantasy Dissidia NT. Now, Dissidia NT has a whole lot of problems, mainly being online, but the game is smooth when the shit works. It's actually 3v3. What? Yeah, 3v3. 3 people on one team versus 3 people on another team. Now, sometimes you get paired up with bots, but I'm like, I recommend it. I mean, they're about to make the game free, so like, if you're looking for an alternative to Jump Force, Dissidia NT is right there. Personally, I think Dissidia NT is like the perfect model for pretty much every arena fighting. Now, it needs some tweaking, but it's the perfect model for everyone. Every 3v3, fucking different stages, like different abilities. I mean, come on. Now, the thing with Dissidia is it has like the fucking, this summoning thing in there, and I'm like, they could probably just switch that with Awakening, like how J-Stars had like the burst thing, whatever the fuck it was, victory burst, whatever, burst limit. I don't fucking remember what that shit was called, but like, Dissidia is a good alternative. It's pretty cheap now. I'm just like, hey man, you know, whoever, if some fucking game developers out there, like any motherfuckers listening or some shit, like, copy what Team Ninja did with Dissidia NT, right? Add a character creator and just make it a jump style game. That's all you gotta do. I don't care if fucking Ichigo or fucking Yusuke are flying around for reasons, or Gon and Yusuke are like darting around the ring. Like, it doesn't matter. Fuck that shit. It's like, if you want to do an arena fighter, everyone on paper should have the same abilities, even if the shit don't make sense. If Goku's flying in the motherfucking arena fighter, Luffy should be able to fly in the motherfucking arena fighter. Or maybe Luffy can't fly. Maybe that nigga can air dash. Like, I don't know. You know, it's a fucking game. It's a game. Make the shit work. Make the shit work. But that's the video. Like, yo, sucks for you if you bought Jump Force. A lot of people who make YouTube videos on Jump Force, they didn't buy that motherfucking game. A lot of them got that motherfucking game for free. A lot of them got that motherfucking game for free. You know, Namco Bandai, it's like, once you get a certain amount of subscribers on YouTube, they just give you free games for some reason. I don't know why, but they do it. So, like, yo, Jump Force, it's some garbage. I knew it would be garbage. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Sucks for all the people who did buy it, but I hope you learned a lesson. Like, when you see some shit, don't believe the hype. Lower your expectations. Learn the value of money before you buy garbage. And I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived, your future shadow overlord, resident internet cowboy, and this video is over. Goodbye, have a nice day.